How's it going, everyone? Today's video, I thought it would be pretty cool to go over a little hack that I discovered on Reddit, and that is for the Panasonic Ub820. It's a 4K player that I've had for the past couple years, and I didn't even know about it until a year later after I had it. So once I found out about the trick, I had it tested, and I was so shocked that it actually worked and everything. So first I'll go over the 4K player, and then I'll show you guys what international studio brands that I personally have experienced that the hack works for, and which one doesn't. So let's go over the 4K player first. This is the Panasonic Ub820. It is right below their flagship 4K player, which is the UB9000. The 9000 is for the people who have a very high-tech sound system, you know, all those wires and everything else like that. The UB820 is solely for the people who just need to plug in their HDMI, and that is me. Connectivity is so simple for the UB820. All you need is the power cord and an HDMI cord. You put the HDMI cord on the video out, and that's what I do is I put that HDMI cord into my Samsung Q90B sound system, and that is it. That's all you need. Very simplistic. A caveman can do it. So yes, I highly recommend this player because it is wonderful. I mean, it's normally it's $500. If you can get it cheaper, obviously try to do wait for it when it goes on sale. But one of the perks is for the player is that it automatically reads Dolby Vision movies, and so you don't have to manually do it like I know some of the Sony 4K players and LG as well. So that's automatic. It upscales Blu-rays to 4K, or you know, kind of close to it, and yeah, the clarity, the detail, even on Blu-rays is beautiful. So no complaints. I was shocked when I put in a Blu-ray for the first time on there, and high end. It is a high-end 4K player. Highly recommend it. And so next we'll go over what the hack actually is, because I'm sure that's why majority is there. You know, people who are watching is what the heck is the hack? And I discovered the hack, like I said, on Reddit, and I was blown away that it actually worked. It's very simple, and it works for majority international studios. So what I'll do is this was actually the first international one that I used the hack on. And that so I've got Ju-on. The first movie, Ju-on, is 4K only, but the rest of the films, well, I should say that the Grudge, the Ju-on, has also the Blu-ray in it, but it's the only 4K in the set. But the rest of the movies are all Blu-rays, and they're all Region B locked because this was only released in the UK. And so when I put the disc in the 4K player, you'll see that the screen will say, you know, incompatible, you know, Region B only, and so there's a way to do that. And what I'll do is I'll show you right here in this portion, but then on the next segment, I'll go through the films, the studios that I have personally used this hack on, and it works for every single one of them except for one studio. So, for the hack, is when you put the disc in, when there's that region B lock, what you'll do is you'll hit the stop button, and then you'll hit, and then it'll go into like a normal UB20 like screen. During that screen, you'll hit the top button. You might hit it once or just a couple times, but that will bypass the region B lock, and you'll get to enjoy the movies. And like I said, it has worked for every single studio except for one. So let's go to that video, and afterwards we'll come back and discuss a little bit further. So this is Ju-on. So here is Ju-on, The Curse and the Curse 2. If you can see right there, it says B, so that is region B disc. And I will put it in. So you put the disc in, it says BD is not compatible with your player's region code. So then you hit stop, and then you hit the top menu button. I just hit it twice, and then it pops up. And then just hit play. And then yeah, it starts to play. So the next movie I'm going to use is Second Sight, and that is Session 9. It's a Blu-ray limited edition from them. So Session 9, as you can see, B, region B. I'll put in the disc. Disc goes in. Disc will not play. So what you do again is the hack is you would have stopped, and then you just hit the top menu. I just hit it twice. And there we go. Next movie is Don't Look Now, done by Studio Canal. And here's the disc, and as you can see, it is a Blu-ray region B locked. So I'll put it in. There we go. The BD is designed for region B. So and I'll stop. And then I'll hit the top button twice. There you go. So now that works. I'll hit play. And there you go. So Studio Canal works. The next one is Men. This is done by Kosh. And as you can see, there's a Blu-ray region B right there. So there we go. Going to hit stop. Then I'm going to hit the top button a couple times. There we go. The next one is Phantasm. As you can see, that is the Blu-ray for Phantasm, region B locked. So there you go. It says it is region B code. When it goes to that title screen, you don't need to hit stop. You just need to hit the top menu right there. So I just hit the top menu. And there we go. This hack is amazing because, as you can see, it has worked for every single one that I've shown, but there is one or two that the hack doesn't work for. Next is Eden Lake. Bam. And here is the Blu-ray for Eden Lake. This is done by Liani. And let's see if it works. Okay, so it won't work. I'm going to hit stop. Then I'm going to hit the top menu. So this will not work. It is, I think, the only studio that does not work with this hack, which is Liani. Again, I'm going to hit stop. Then I'm going to hit the top menu. Yeah, it just doesn't work. So I'll go with another movie that is done by the same studio, Liani. Next is Greenland by Tobias. However, so Greenland by Tobias, but you do see Liani. Let's see if this works. So there you go. It says it won't work. So I'm going to hit stop. And stop. Even stop won't even do anything. I'm gonna hit the home button. I'm gonna hit enter, try it again. So I think the only one that won't work, again, was Liani. Every other studio that I have that's Region B locked, Second Sight, Arrow, Cape Light, Kosh. I'm gonna hit stop. Nothing. I'm gonna hit top menu. Nothing. I guess I'm gonna hit home again. Yep. So it looks like that's the only one that doesn't work. So as you saw, it worked for Arrow, Second Sight, Studio Canal, Kosh, what else? Play On. The only one that it did not work for was Liani. And I don't know because I don't know why it doesn't work, but it doesn't. So yeah, like I said, Eden Lake was solely released by Leon, but Greenland, this one says Tobias, but I believe it's a sister company of Liani because, again, it says it right there on the disc. So that is my only experience that I have had trouble, the hack not bypassing that Region B lock screen. Literally, as you saw in the video, everything works. Arrow, Second Sight, Studio Canal, Play On. It just works on every single one. So except for Liani. So I can confidently say buy that 4K player with confidence that you can watch Region B movies on your 4K player within those studio brands. Because I have many other titles within the same international brands and they've all worked. Cape Light is another one that is international and the ones that I have, Pearl, Bloodsport, those aren't region B. Those are all region free Blu-rays. So that's awesome. And then Umbrella does the same thing as well. So no stress within those international studio brands. I hope this video was very beneficial for everyone. I know it was for me when I first found out a year after having that knowledge of the Panasonic Ub820 Region B hack. And to be honest with you guys, since then I have bought a lot more international films because of that hack, and knowing just confidently that I'll be able to watch some of those Region B films that that I couldn't before, or maybe those who have like an LG or Sony. Again, I don't know if they have a hack. I just know personally with what I have, and that's the Panasonic Ub820. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys found it very helpful, and if you did, go ahead and like and subscribe.